Yo, welcome to Fast Forward Mindset Motivational Podcast. I'm your host, Coach James. This is where we rewire your thoughts, reset your mindset, and fast forward your life. No more rewinding, just discipline, motivation, and the truth you need to become unstoppable. If you're ready to elevate your mindset and take control of your future, you're in the right place. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So, y'all, if you're listening to this podcast, I just want to put out there that this podcast is also available on video through Spotify for podcasters. I don't know if you like video podcasts, but however, like I said, if you want to watch the video, it's on Spotify. And also, I got my YouTube page as well. If you go to the description of the podcast, you'll find all my links, YouTubes, and all that good stuff. But the reason why I bring it up, y'all, is that your boy got on brand new glasses today. Yeah, your boy got on brand new glasses today. So y'all went to have a normal annual eye checkup and I needed new glasses, right? Well, I'm telling me I got to wear bifocals now. Like, who wears bifocals? Well, I do. Anyways, now, I guess I'm at that age where bifocals is a thing. However, I will tell y'all, my vision is so clear right now, I can see everything. Even my hearing is improved with these new glasses. Anyways, y'all, if you have not followed the podcast, make sure you do that. Hit that follow button so you never miss a moment to rewire the way you think. The wrong crowd can make you feel accepted. Yes, they can. And if you're an individual that's been struggling and trying to understand where do you fit in, this podcast is for you. Because in life, we get caught up sometime putting ourselves places where really we don't belong because the crowd that we circled ourselves around make us feel accepted. Now, by all means, these are probably some great people. They have big hearts. They love you. They treat you with respect and compassion. But sometimes it's just the wrong crowd to be with. I went to this party way back in the day with some of my fellas when I worked when I just got out of high school, is what it was. And I worked at this job and I met these dudes and we started hanging out on the weekends. And I don't know, for whatever strange reason, every weekend somebody was having a party at their house. And so we ended up at a couple of those parties. But so y'all, we went to the party. And I tell y'all, if you don't know me, I've always been like the funny guy, the class clown, the one who cracks the jokes, the one who just makes everybody laugh. I had this one friend, he would always look at me at that same job. He's like, bro, every time I see you, I just laugh to myself. He said, because I know you about to say something funny. And I don't even say nothing, but he just see me and he start laughing. But anyways, y'all, so yeah, we went to this party. And again, I was a funny guy as usual. I was cracking jokes, just being my normal self. And one thing about me when I'm being funny, y'all, I don't try to be something that I'm not, right? I'm not that guy who starts making all these silly, dumb jokes just to get people to laugh. I'm actually naturally pretty funny, to be honest with you. And that's real talk. I'm really funny. But anyways, y'all. So we go to this party, people were laughing, and probably about 4 or 5 drinks in. I wasn't a huge drinker back then when I was younger, but I would indulge a little bit. But it was this girl and this guy, and they were like, "Hey man, you are so funny. We would like to invite you to hang out with us." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that's chill, yeah, right? You know, I get in, I get along with everybody, so it wasn't a bad thought or a bad idea." When a girl hands me her phone number. And mind y'all, I don't know if they were a couple. I don't know what they were, but the girl handed me the number and was like, "Hey, give us a call. We would like to hang out with you." I should have thought at that moment, When a girl hands me a piece of paper with her number on it and her boyfriend's right there and she say, give us a call, we want to hang out with you, I should have known it was something funny from the get-go. But me being funny, happy, open, free-spirited guy took the number. And so one of my buddies was like, hey man, I seen that girl give you her number. Did you know that they into some other stuff? And I'm like, what other stuff? He was like, other stuff that you not into. I will remind you 1,000 times, the wrong crowd will make you feel accepted, but it is not your type of crowd that you want to hang around. It's just where it's at. Don't be fooled by fitting in where you get in. I remember Too Short had this song back in the day called Get In When You Fit In. Sometimes you don't fit in, even though it feels like you fit in. You don't fit in. Don't go for it. Don't fall for it. It is not your crowd to be around, right? Don't allow yourself to be chosen. You choose the crowd that you want to hang around. And let me say that again for the record, just so y'all can hear me loud and clear. Don't allow yourself to be chosen. You choose the crowd that you want to be around, because the people who you choose to be around will dictate and influence your future. Kid you not. My mom used to always say, and still said today, all birds of a wing flock together, right? It's kind of one of those really one funny stories when somebody tells me, this dude does this is his lifestyle, but his girl he's with doesn't do it. And I'm like, and I'm just talking about anything around him, y'all. I'm not talking about nothing specifically. I'm just giving an example here. Let me just make the point I want to make. Forget it. I'm just going to go around the corner. I'm just going to tell you what I'm saying. There's very, very, very different. I want to frame this so it just makes sense. What I'm trying to say, y'all, is that people who are together are mostly just alike. They're not too far from each other. So whatever one does, more than likely the other one does, right? So if she do it, more than likely he do it. Now, he may not do it as much as she do it, but if he does it, sometimes she does it. Sometimes she does it, he does it all the time. That's the weird part about picking the crowd, because whatever they do, usually you will do. Now, you might not be that person, but if you hang with those birds and you flock with them, your wings look just like theirs do. So be careful about the crowd that makes you feel accepted, because sometimes in life, that is not the crowd you should hang around. So when you ask yourself that question, Coach James, how do I allow myself to choose the crowd and not be chosen by a crowd that chooses me? There's a couple things. Number one, find compatibility. There's somebody out there that's compatible to you. There's a crowd out there that's just like you. There's this saying to say that if you're the smartest person in your crowd, you need to pick a different crowd. Now, I think a lot of us get that twisted. We're like, well, if I'm the smartest one in my group, I need to go find smarter people. Not always necessarily. It could be that the people you hang around is just as smart as you are. They're just as intelligent as you are, but they have a different idea than you, right? Which is good. You take their ideas, you take your ideas, and y'all make one big old idea together. So find compatibility. When you find compatibility, it equals growth, right? Whether it's internal growth, external growth, a group to grow together and build a business, start a business, however you see it. When you find compatibility with people that is a group that you've chosen, that's going to render growth. When y'all render growth together, you'll see that is the group that you should be and hang around the majority of the time. So number one, find compatibility because it equals growth. Number two, find commonality. Commonality is big, because if you find people that you have things in common with, more than likely your group will be a positive group. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all, and don't you get it wrong. Sometimes people say misery loves company, and when misery loves company, y'all start to enjoy each other's company, and y'all both miserable, and then y'all find a miserable group to hang around. That is not the commonality group I'm talking about. I'm talking about find commonality with someone who has had the same struggles you have had in life. Find commonality with someone that can understand you, but also tell you the truth about yourself. In life, we find people who are just like us and they act like us and they've been through the same things we've been through. You feel sorry for them, they feel sorry for you. That is not the commonality that I want you to find. I want you to find someone who has the same interest in your commonality that you have. Like, for example, I'm a podcaster, so I'll go find another podcaster to hang around, right? I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm going to go find more entrepreneurs to hang around. It brings positivity to the group, right? So, number 2, find commonality in that group of folks that you hang out with. Just make sure it's positive commonality. Number 3, trust. Find a group that you can trust. Find a group that trusts you, right? Because when you find trust in people, trust equals love, and love equals relational. What did the mama say on a nutty professor? Sherman got relations. Sherman got relations. She was singing the whole song while you. That's one of my favorite movies, y'all. But trust. When you find people that you trust and they trust you, it builds love, and love builds relationships, right? And now you one big happy family. You got compatibility, you got commonality, and you got trust. When you got those 3 things, that's how you know that you have chosen a group that is positive, that will help you grow and help you build positive relationships. Again, don't allow yourself to be chosen by a crowd. You choose the crowd. Y'all, me being a little bit older, I've made some decisions when I was younger where I hung out with folks that I had no business hanging out with. And I remember my dad coming to tell me, like, hey, son, you're salt and they're pepper. Just so you know, salt and pepper don't always go together. Back then, I didn't really know what that meant. I just thought my dad was doing his normal thing that he does, which is always just telling the truth to how it's supposed to be told. No sugar in it. He just told the truth. But that's what I thought it was. But now I realize my dad was telling me to find a different crowd to hang around, because what he see in that crowd and what he see in me is not the mixture of a crowd that I should be with. So again, the wrong crowd can make you feel accepted, but it is not a right place to be for you. Find a crowd that you choose, and don't be chosen by a crowd just to get in where you fit in. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for listening. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, if you have not followed the podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. That way you never miss a moment to rewire the way you think. Y'all, I'm not hard to find. I'm on IG all day. It's James Watkins at 40 and Fit Life Coach. Don't forget to check out my website at www.rewirethewayouthink.com. If you're struggling today with thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, please don't hesitate to call a suicide prevention hotline at 988. Y'all, this is just a health check, a mental check for some of y'all. If you're not doing good mentally, reach out to someone. Call 988. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to someone you can talk to. We live in a world right now where mental health is always on the rise. And the only way some of us is going to be able to overcome our mental health issues is that we tell someone what we're dealing with. If you tell someone, they can possibly help you. If you tell no one or yourself can help yourself. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. And as I always say, practice daily mindset rehabilitation. And that's my 2 cents on that, y'all. Peace.
Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. And remember, don't rewind your life, fast forward it. Until next time, keep moving forward. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. All right, y'all. Peace.